I'd like to begin with a fact.
Yeah, come on, the millennialistic. Come on, yeah. Episode 126. 126. Motherfucking millennialistic.
We just want to say welcome to Franklin, Mr. Fred Durst.
Yeah, what up? What up?
I hope I see you out in the streets.
Real hero.
Hero.
Yes.
Welcome back, folks. We got a fun episode planned for you today. A lot of stuff going on, and we are going to get into it. But hey, before we do, fucking like and subscribe to our shit.
Please.
So you get it. Share this episode with a friend because you love us.
Or
and
enemy.
You want to hear more
Doesn't
about
matter.
it. Or your worst
everybody.
enemy. Share it with your worst enemy. But X, you spent this last weekend at Tuner Fest.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, hold on. A lot of this happened.
No, 2 weekends ago, I guess this was.
Yeah. So, first was Dre's show. What was the name of the show Dre did? My bad, Dre. Work in Progress. So we went to this house in Franklin. I at first had thought it was a venue we're gonna go to, like a business. And he just gives me the address, and I pull up, and it's like all the giant houses, gated community, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be at someone's house. It's called Al's Basement, so I should have known, right? And we show up, and there's like a big white house and a cul-de-sac, and there's like an elevator, and it was nice. A little nice establishment.
Yeah, nice, huh? Shout out to Al. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, Al.
It was awesome.
And Al, she was actually cool. She was really cool. I'll show you some video of this later on. I'm making an edit of it. But basically the way they did this was they had the 3 people, including Dre. Dre was hosting it, doing stand-up. And then Dre had everyone write a joke. And at the end of the showcase, he read through all these jokes and tried to like see if he can make people laugh. Like he'd read them and then he'd try to do
Like
the joke.
Premises?
Not even like premises, like a full-on joke, pretty much. So like, hey, make one up on the spot when you get here, or one you've heard before, or just an idea, like whatever. And all of them were like decent, pretty decent. I had one that was pretty fucked up, but Dre didn't get it, which is hilarious because everyone else did. What did I say? I said, what's rotting, hates the darkness, and thinks it's related to everything. And people were looking around, and Dre said, "Brother, it's Hulk Hogan." And he got a little bit of a reaction, and he was like, "I don't get it." I'm like, "Well," he's like, "What do you mean he's rotting?" I'm like, "He's dead, dude." Hates the darkness is because he doesn't like black people.
Allegedly.
Well, at least he didn't at one point in time. Who knows if he changed or not, but he's...
What was your joke?
Dre didn't get it either, but it was something about, like I hit a jaywalker, and I ended up getting the ticket for it because apparently crackheads had the right of way before 10 p.m. on Bell Road. And Dre was like, "Where's Bell Road at?" I was like, "Damn, Dre."
He goes, "Is Bell Road bad?" And everyone was just like, "Come on, Shelbyville! Like you've never been." Actually, his girlfriend either. She also was like,
I was like, "Dre, every shooting you hear about on the news happens on Bell Road."
Around Bell.
Sid was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I've been down there." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna take y'all."
Yeah. Some of the best
So
Mexican
y'all
food
can get to
trucks.
my house. You pass through that to get to my house.
Bell Road and Murfreesboro
Gotta
Pike
go,
have
man.
some of the best food trucks in Nashville.
Also
I
the
will say
best
I got a good joke.
videos
Follow
for
the way.
Instagram.
Next month we're gonna make him do it again, Dre. We're
right.
gonna make you do it. But no,
Save it for
he
that.
also too he had some opening acts, some buddies that he's like went to acting school with, and some guys that are like trying to get into stand up too, and that all did really well, man. They all did like probably 3 to 5 minutes each. And had some pretty good stuff. And honestly, man, packed house. There's probably 40, 50 people
full.
there. I mean, so.
Good crowd.
Cool.
They were very interactive. People weren't just super quiet. Everyone was really excited to be there. Like I said, the host was awesome. One of the guys who just stand up, I think his name was Ricky. He had such like a natural stage presence. And I said, after it was over, I said, "How often do you stand up?" He was like, "Oh, never." I was like, "Dude, keep going," because he wasn't half bad. Like he kept everyone's attention. He had some stuff that was actually pretty funny.
He was that guy that did that bit about the Australian shepherds.
Him,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
And he was like, I like to imagine my Australian shepherds talking like an Australian. He's like, throw the ball there, mate, and like just did that. It was pretty good. Yeah, him and Kyle Rankin was another guy he brought up. And Kyle was really good too.
Also, oh my god, I'm forgetting names right now. Oh shit! Sorry if you see this. We worked with him at Topgolf. Anyways, I had no idea he did stand up. He was pretty funny.
Yeah,
he was the one out of all three, besides Dre, who had the jokes that were just like swinging. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck who it offends. But he was pretty funny.
Yeah, no. All in all, man, it was a really good showcase, and like I said, man, we're trying to get Dre to do it again.
Yeah, we think to do it again. We're gonna
do it a monthly thing.
We're gonna sponsor you, homie.
We're gonna find a spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either Al's basement or somewhere else to do it, but we're gonna do it.
That's pretty cool. It was the first stand-up show they did there. And then the day after, the next morning, I left that night in Franklin, drove up to Clarksville. I'm gonna get up at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, or whatever, and then Tuner Fest. So it's a Clarksville Speedway, and there's supposed to be like a car show, and then like a drifting contest, and like I told you, Import Alliance was the day before, so all the people would have been there. It's cut about in half.
Still hungover from Import Alliance.
Yeah, man, and it was a lot of fun. Very, very hot. I'm pretty sure I got some good footage. It took me a minute to figure out how to film like an event like that, because I've never filmed anything with like cars like actually drifting
a totally
and moving.
Different world.
It's fun though. Like now that I understand, because like towards the end I was like, I need to go back and get some footage.
Yeah, I've always thought car filming was the most interesting.
It's so cool, man. It makes me want to get into
the
cars.
shots and angles you can get with a gimbal, and you can reach out and hang
higher frames per second, dude. Like 120. You can see the tires spinning and the smoke, and just like the car just. Dude, I got a car wreck too. It was pretty cool.
Was the drifting cool?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Drifting's always cool.
We took GoPros and smacked them on the cars and let them drift around with the GoPro on there.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, we had drone shots. I'm excited to see what we can do with this footage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm definitely gonna try to go another like. I think I'm gonna make this, and then if there's another like cool car show somewhere here locally.
I feel like there's always car shows.
I'm gonna go to
if that's
I'm gonna do like Import Alliance.
You could go to Atlanta and Import Alliance.
I think I am.
No, dude, but I'm just saying, like, if that's a niche that you
North Carolina has shows.
No, I'm just saying, if that's a niche you want to get into, there's a bunch of like local car shows that you could go to and just like work some shit out. You know what I mean? And like get like before you pack your shit up and go to like North Carolina, dude. In the summertime in Nashville, there's a fucking car show.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, if you go to one of them shows and you're just trying to get content for your YouTube channel and you're trying to do it with car show shit, those are the shows to go to, because that's where you're gonna see the cars where people stick around in the video to watch.
Yeah, and I didn't get as much like. There's a bunch of people who showed up, and the cars, the way this place is set up, there was something that happened. I'm not going to discuss it really, but there was kind of some drama, and some people who had their cars for the car show ended up leaving a little bit early. It had nothing to do with any of my people. It was something to do with the people who like were running things, who owned stuff. But anyways, I didn't get that much footage of just like cars themselves, like sitting still. Like interior, exterior. Like I got a little bit, but not nearly as much as I wanted to, and that kind of sucks. So most of this is going to be like drifting stuff.
Go to a big show and get some.
I'll get something else somewhere else, but it was a cool experience. Yeah.
There's a good show if it still happens in Lebanon in the fall. That's a really good show to get some good like static footage.
They had
on.
a music festival out there like last weekend. It was like Nappy Roots and a bunch of people. And
Bro, I saw that.
And Wiley. Nappy Rich went on. He went on right after them. He put a new album out last week, which I'm gonna send to you guys and see what you guys think. I'll listen to the entire thing today. It's a vibe. I think it'll get some traction.
The Nashville International Auto Show. It's the weekend of Goddess Awakening. Sorry. October 18th.
Yeah, you guys can't go. Sorry. You're gonna want to see what we got going on.
For sure.
But yeah, those are two things I did. last weekend, and those are 2 events. And this weekend was just trying to enjoy myself. I was gonna go to Soundhaven. Didn't happen. Somebody promised me something, and then they weren't able to fulfill it, so I ended up not going, which is fun. He meant well. So it is. It's what it is.
You said you watched Dusty Slay's new stand-up on Netflix.
Yeah.
Hashtag wet heat. I was showing DJ a little bit before we got started, but yeah, that's real. Where's he from? He's from, like, I know he's from Nashville.
I'm pretty sure he's from Alabama.
Or yeah, like somewhere around here.
But he's moved up here not that long ago.
No, but yeah, new special from him, Wet Heat, out on Netflix now. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, it was really good.
He's a person who I feel like can do a joke that's not that funny, but because of the way he says things, he can like bounce back from that joke. Just like he will straight be like, "That's a great joke to me, but maybe not everybody else." But it's still so funny because if you've watched him for years do stand up, you know what his style of stand up is.
Yeah, and well, like at one point he's like, yeah, a lot of my jokes end a lot longer before I stop talking.
Dude, he's funny.
But his, I'm not spoiled because it's in the very beginning. But his
Go
whole
watch
bit
it.
about Brooks and Dunn and like breaking down the hardworking man song,
Shit was funny.
was fucking hilarious. So shout out Dusty Slay.
Yeah, he's great.
Some local talent. I think he was just in Nashville or will be in
He
Nashville.
did a show
but
like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, if
maybe.
he's ever at Zany's, which he comes through a lot, definitely.
Matt's got 2 shows
Worth
coming
checking
up,
out. Matt's on tour again, so go see our buddy Matt Taylor. I think I shared his tour dates on our.
I'm gonna try to
socials the
make
other day.
the one that's not in Murfreesboro because I think it's a little bit later than because I get off work and try to go down to Murfreesboro. I'd like miss so much of it. I'm pretty sure I put it in my phone today. I was texting him the other day. I was like, dude, I need to go see a show of yours. I haven't seen you do anything in a minute. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, read
we
the
gonna
Nashville,
plug you, Matt.
Read the
Hold on.
Nashville and Murfreesboro dates.
All right. Murfreesboro is 8/11. Nashville's 8/12. And then,
That's next week.
yeah,
Next Monday, that's his
8/12.
Liquid Smoke.
Yeah, 8/11. I don't know what day that is. That's in Murfreesboro. 8/12 is Nashville, Tennessee. 8/11 is
That's
Monday.
Monday.
That's
That's
always
smoke-
Mondays.
Yeah, it's smoking jokes. Yep.
Tuesdays. Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep. So go see the boy Matt Taylor. What else we got here? Oh yeah. So like right after we ended recording our last episode, like as you guys were driving home, we got the news that friggin' Ozzy Osbourne died. And then what was it? 2 days after that, we found out that Hulk Hogan passed away.
Hulk Hogan tried to one-up him.
So the day before was Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Right. Because that was we talked about that
We
on
talked
our
about him,
on our
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So that was that Sunday.
And then
And then yeah, it was like Monday we lost Ozzy, and then Wednesday I think we lost Hulk Hogan.
Ozzy hurt more than I thought it would.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't know you.
I think we kind of talked like both Ozzy and Hulk Hogan were a little bit before my time. Like definitely more like 80s celebrities than like 90s celebrities. But like I definitely like fucks with Black Sabbath like pretty hard. And like I've like seen plenty of Hulk Hogan's. I used to have all of the WrestleMania DVDs, and so like or no, I think it was the first like 15 WrestleManias or something. So like the epic
DVD?
like Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, like and
All
like
the classics.
yeah, like if you watch that fight now, it like looks like the biggest move was when Hulk Hogan like picked him up
Yeah.
and then did that leg drop, which like in today's world is like not that crazy. But just I have a lot of respect for people, and I guess you probably put Ozzy in the same boat. Like just like paved the way for people. Like those two probably both did not get paid nearly as what they probably could have gotten. Ozzy's probably
I don't know, man.
Ozzy had a whole festival.
I can't
named
really
after him.
say that about either one of them, but
well.
Ozzy Osbourne literally started like his band started a whole new genre.
Yeah, in the sense, I
music.
guess I'm saying in the sense Hulk Hogan in the sense that like WWE wasn't really shit when he was like popular, and he was kind of the reason that got it really big. Like he didn't make the money in WWF back then that these WWE guys are making now.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, and again, you could probably say the same thing about Ozzy of like rock stars today.
he probably did okay, man.
Yeah,
There was
he
no
probably-
I think in the time and with inflation, he was doing
he was
on
white.
par, if not better than what they are
He
today.
is one of the
Because
was
of
white.
he's one of the biggest rock stars of all
because
time.
of the lack of internet.
Like top 5.
yeah,
Yeah, because like back
Easily.
then it was like vinyl
Easily,
sales
dude.
and
Like,
like
he's up there.
hard. You got
Yeah,
Actual
you made money
ticket
off like
sales.
hard copy.
and he was such a character himself, and just if you go online, there's so much footage of him just really. There's things where he's just absolutely ridiculous. It's so funny, and there's moments where he's just being such a real human being. Like there's people are so ignorant who were saying we're trying to say that he had songs that were promoting war, and Sharon, his wife, was saying to people, if you listen to the lyrics, you would know this is an anti-war song. Like, what are y'all doing?
like very.
Y'all are just very
clearly.
very, very clearly like, screw you guys.
That's always what I thought
I
was.
hate that, dude.
That's what I always thought was weird about Ozzy is he's like the Prince of Darkness, right? Was like his whole thing. But then like all of his songs are about like loving each other and like hating evil and like you know what I mean? It's actually like
but also he's
what gets the people
self-deprecating
going though?
sometimes.
The
You know what I
look.
mean? Just like in his day-to-day life, just the amount of drugs that man did.
well, all right. I feel like we got to talk about the whole biting the head off the bat incident. Was that at Ozfest?
No,
That was at a show, but he thought it was a fake bat.
he didn't think it was real.
He didn't think it was real, and then he did it, and he got really, really fucking sick.
Fuck,
I
brought
always
him
wondered.
alive
I was
back.
wondering.
No, yeah,
if
he
got
was
sick.
hospitalized for like a few days. I'm pretty sure afterwards, because yeah, he chewed the head off of a bat
Well, like bats.
Is there footage of it?
somewhere, probably not in good quality.
1982 in Des Moines, Iowa, baby. Let's
And
go.
then Slipknot was born that night.
He initially thought
Well,
it was a rubber
Slipknot's
toy.
parents made it happen that night.
That'd be really weird if that was like how that happened.
He required a rabies and tetanus shots. It
Yeah.
says here. Here,
Yeah, it
I'll
wasn't
read
just
you,
like,
You don't-
he bit the head off the bat and
He
kept
don't
on going.
put just anything in his mouth anymore.
on January
have
January 20th, 1982, a fan threw a bat onto the stage. Osbourne, believing it to be a rubber toy, bit the bat's head off. He immediately realized it was a real bat and experienced a warm, gloopy liquid in his mouth.
Oh no!
He had to undergo rabies and tetanus shots. The incident became a widely publicized event, further cementing Osbourne's
Was it end of the?
reputation.
I wonder if it was at the end of the show or did he just like spit the bat bits everywhere and just robot minds in robot? Did he keep going or?
I don't
I think it was at the end of the show.
Oh,
see
thank God, dude.
any video of it.
He's like, what the hell is this shit? I thought they threw a gummy bear on stage. It wasn't a gummy bear.
Hold on, I might have just found a video.
What?
I'm fairly certain I've seen a video of it.
82, man. That was
It's a bad quality video.
Nah, man, it's
it's
82.
It's shit quality.
the best of things from 82 were.
but there it is.
Your screen makes it look worse. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh yeah, it's real cracked. But yeah, he bit the head off a bat. But who's bringing a live? Well, it's an Ozzy Osbourne show, I guess. But I'm like, who's bringing a live bat
dude.
to a show?
Bro. It's pretty clearly you see it. Oh, he's talking about it.
Yeah.
I can listen to him talk about shit forever, man.
I can't.
He's
I
great.
can't hear him talk.
I
It's
can.
so interesting. I
I
can
can.
understand him. And
I can't understand
I
him.
can.
Is the problem?
I can.
because you were born with the internet.
You didn't watch the show like we
that
did either.
motherfucker mumbles too much.
Yeah, he doesn't mumble, but you didn't watch the show. You know?
Sharon.
It's like people we know who speak cursive.
No,
And
I don't
after a
even
while-
accept that as an answer because this fool knows at least 5
Dude,
mumble
you
rap
mumble.
songs.
Yeah, that's true.
You
But
mumble.
I think with Ozzy, it's like the mumbling.
mumble all the time.
I do mumble, but with him, it's the heavy English accent.
Speak
I
the
think on
same
top of the
language,
mumbling, and it's like it just. I don't know. I could never like. All right, so he did his reality show. What was his reality show called?
The Osbournes.
Was it just called The Osbourne? And I could never fucking understand a word that this man was.
They
saying.
would put captions.
Yeah. It was like Viva La Bam with
Donnie
Donnie V.
Vito. Also a great show. That dude, someone made a joke at Dre's show. What do like Hulk Hogan and him and Ozzy Osbourne have in common? Like shitty reality shows. And I'm like, I don't remember Hulk Hogan's show or
Hogan,
if it being
Hogan knows
popular.
best.
I remember a couple episodes and it was awful.
It was
Osbourne's was great.
Osbourne's
Because the
was
family
great.
members would just talk shit to each other and fuck with each other. There's this video of Ozzy Osbourne has this James Brown bobblehead toy. You can press a button and it sings a song. And he's pressing the button, like looking at Sharon, and she's like, "All right, you can turn that thing off." And he's just like, he keeps pressing it, and he's like dancing to like the glitching of it, like looking at her over and over. And she's like, "I'm gonna kill you! Stop!" He's just like, fucking with her. There's so much golden stuff.
It's like
man.
what people want the Kardashians to be, but not. It's way more entertaining.
I feel like the
Way better.
Kardashians are too like buttoned up for that shit. That's just like girl drama. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
like
I don't
actual. Like to me, it's not actually entertaining.
I don't understand the appeal for them at all, but whatever.
I mean, I
To
understand.
watch a whole show of them talking about, I went and bought this purse and I found out it wasn't as much as the other one. It was $13,000.
Oh my god!
I don't care.
Are you
You're-
serious?
It's not entertaining.
Is it velour or is it like?
Mine's made out of camel fur. What is yours made out of?
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I don't know, dude. I don't understand how women's brains work, and I don't know why they get. But like, to me, it's so unrelatable. And then we've gotten way off topic here. But to me, it's so it's like you don't live the lifestyle the Kardashians live. Your problems are not their problems. So why is it like fun for you to like sit here and watch this show about somebody that's like more rich and famous than you? Just like live their rich and famous problems.
That's not even a good analogy, dude, because think about anyone who has a reality TV show is more rich and famous than you. Think about this. It's their
not necessarily.
pretty much,
Yeah.
Brian.
No, that's not true. Dude, think about it, like Jersey Shore. A lot of those like
All those people
all
are
of
more
them
rich
are
and more
more
famous
famous
than
than
you.
you.
now, but
But
not
they were
when
there
they,
during the show. They were too. They're living at this house. Everything's getting
no,
paid for.
no. Yeah. They were
They were.
living at the housing, but all those people, like half of them didn't have fucking jobs.
It's the point. They were getting paid to just be.
Yeah,
in the
they
house.
all became
But
rich.
that's what I'm saying. The Kardashians were rich and famous, and then got a reality show. Where
Yes.
it's like a lot of people get rich and famous from a reality show.
But also, did you
But
wa-
I think it's different when you have a reality show about normal people.
did you?
They're not normal.
Did you?
Well, that's true.
Nobody that has a reality show about them is a normal person.
Did you really?
That's why they have a
Doug
reality
Dynasty.
show. Not normal.
Did you really connect with Jay Wow?
Happy.
And
Doug Dynasty is probably the most relatable to this
Snooki and
region.
you really connected with her?
He probably did.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it's like I connected more with Snooki and JWoww than I do the Kardashians. I'd say
That's
that
fair.
for sure.
No,
like
that's-
we're
I
in the
mean,
same
that's fair.
socioeconomic.
like when they were famous was our early party years. So
That's
like,
what, like exactly like what was the fuck like Real World on MTV?
No,
like
that
a
was
lot
all
of
you,
those
bro.
people. That was even that was a little bit before me actually. But like same shit. Like all those people were just like normal people that like then got
Yeah.
famous after the fact.
But
You know what I'm
also,
saying?
here's my point for what I'm saying is, you're saying because they're more rich and famous than you are, you can't relate. But also, what if they had a personality that was something that you enjoyed? What are the conversations they had on camera
Yeah, but-
were actually something that
That's
you
what I'm
give a
like-
shit about?
But it's like, what
But
are you
money
watching?
doesn't always determine how someone is going to talk about stuff.
But what is Kim Kardashian talking about that people are like so intrigued by?
What
I
I'm
guess
saying,
I
don't
guess that's
get
what
it.
like blows my
You
mind.
watch Viva La Bam,
Yeah.
you watch Ozzy Osbourne's family, and you watch. There's so many other ones I could name.
But that
too.
shit's like entertaining. You know what I
and
mean?
there wasn't. My whole point is like, it's not the money or the fame.
yeah, there was a premise behind all of those other shows where the Kardashians don't
Right.
have a premise.
And I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. It's just like that's what I'm saying. It's just
like
rich
drama.
people sitting around talking about rich people problems
It's
and rich
drama
like
that's like not even that amazing.
right. Now if every now and again they like threw hands at each other, I might tune in. You know,
I'd
I'd
catch
watch
it on
the
TikTok.
Yeah, I'd watch the reels or whatever at least.
TikTok.
But I don't know. I don't get the Kardashians.
But yeah, Ozzy Osbourne was awesome.
The ones that
I hated
entertain
watching.
me,
I hated watching. I watched part of the funeral. Like it's literally just a clip. Probably everyone's seen where they get the family out the car and Sharon's just like breaking down. Like what a void to have in your life. It really, honestly, with that week, like all these people who were famous and done things a lot of people will never do, still really makes you contemplate your own legacy even if it's not something material or money leave behind, it's like, what kind of impression did you have on everyone that you met and like talked to and became friends with and family members? That's what matters. Because Hulk Hogan, you know how many people saw posts of a Hulk Hogan that was very, very negative? That man accomplished a lot in his life, and a lot of people are just like, I don't give a shit what he did.
Everybody gonna have haters though.
Yeah, but he had
I haven't seen that's different.
I've seen one negative comment about Ozzy Osbourne.
Haters are when people are hating on you just because you're successful and
haters can hate for any reason.
Hulk Hogan's was brought on by himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not haters.
Absolutely.
That's you being a fucking and no disrespect.
I'm not saying all of them were just haters, but you know how social media works. Some of them fools were just bandwagoners, trying to get a couple likes.
Absolutely, but they're very warranted for Hulk Hogan and his racist ass.
Yeah.
But anyways, it really made me contemplate that. Like, hey man, if I leave tomorrow, even if I don't have anything to leave to anybody, it's about how you made people feel.
Can I get those New Balance?
Yeah, it always. And we get let's get real deep into it. But I've always thought about. I feel sad for people that work really hard through their whole life to like do that stuff and then like fuck it up at the end of their life and then like tarnish that whole legacy. Like there's countless examples, but like even like what's his name? All these Me Too people. Epstein, right? Like Epstein probably had a great fucking life and was probably going to leave behind a decent legacy until we found out that he was like sex trafficking a bunch of minors to an island. You know what I'm saying? Or like Weinstein, you know what I mean?
I've been doing that for a hot minute, honestly. I don't know.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's live in a world where we don't find out.
No, Weinstein.
They didn't. They weren't gonna have. It didn't just
life.
come out. Like people knew about these things.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm saying is how many people would show up at Harvey Weinstein's funeral had all that shit not came out. Just
he's not dead yet.
He's just in prison.
Whoopsies. Yeah. Okay, but like, all right, same thing with Epstein.
You're just saying that they had the ability to do great things and they didn't, and now when they died,
and it just like
their legacy is tarnished.
Lance Armstrong.
He just. Wait.
Okay, more like maybe like Tiger Woods, right?
Lance Armstrong had a great inspirational career, and then towards the end of his career gets busted for juicing.
Yeah, but I think we all kind of like. I don't know. Me personally, I didn't really.
I just
that didn't
Lance
like
Armstrong
tarnish
because of his like American inspirational image that he.
But that
didn't media had put on him.
That didn't tarnish Lance Armstrong's legacy athletically to me or as a person. I'm talking about when like with what Shannon Sharp's going through right now, where he has a Hall of Fame
what's his,
NFL career.
What's his thing? Is like rape allegations?
Yeah, he settled it out of court.
What is
and he recently just got fired from ESPN. He wasn't convicted of anything, but they settled outside of court in ESPN basically.
If he was fired, do you think that means it was more than likely true?
Or
do you think it was just some girl who just
no?
I think it's just business at that point.
His statement is that it was all consensual and they actually had like an ongoing relationship. But neither here nor there. I mean, again, it's just like you're this Hall of Famer, but it's like, are people going to remember you from that now?
He got
or are they going to remember like
and the nightcap? He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
If people don't really think he did it, then he's fine.
But even like Tiger Woods,
he wasn't like he wasn't bashed.
He wasn't on camera beating
on social
Cassie.
media.
But when you think about like Tiger Woods, you think about like greatest golfer that ever lived, probably first. And then the second thing you think of is
slanging dick.
His wife coming out with that golf club, beating the shit out of that Mercedes Benz, boy.
Bro, I heard about him and his activities. That man was
slinging,
sex addict, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, dude.
Dang.
Like, whether it be, I feel like a lot of times
Jackie Moon style,
it's like sex or drugs. I feel like it's one of those two things.
But
it's
who? There's someone else I was thinking about. Fuck, who was it?
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, they're like beating his
Yeah,
kids.
you,
But
'cause
even
you think
that,
about
dude,
Adrian
was
Peterson,
like,
you think about his stellar NFL career, and then the next thing you
It's-
think about is, oh yeah, he went to fucking court and shit over here beating his kid.
yeah, but even that was like, I think even that was like still debatable of like, all right, is that discipline, like harsh discipline,
Michael
or is it
Vick.
abuse? Michael Vick's a good one. We're just like throwing people under the bus. But even like Mike Vick after that kind of like
But he put a lot of effort into reinvigorating his image.
There's someone else.
Like, this is where it goes back to like even like probably the biggest one, like fucking Michael Jackson. Again, like towards the end of his life,
where people that
with
never
all
was,
those
that never
fucking
was like a
stunts.
big court case.
Yeah,
So
but
people still will defend him or be like, "Hey, there was never a case, so how can you say that he really did it?"
yes, but you can't deny that at the end of his life, he turned into a total weirdo.
He was never not a weirdo.
He was a weirdo from a long time ago.
That's what people missed at the end of his life, is they just overlooked it the whole first front of his life. Like, that dude was weird the whole time.
He's weird for a minute, man.
Kanye, I feel like is another good one.
Oh, talking about a downhill.
Came out of the gate hot, and then
God, he had the limit. There was no.
But
limit
even
for
with
him, man.
Kanye, it's well.
No.
I almost said it's not really anything he's done, but it's actually several things he's done over and over.
Really, it's just the stuff that comes out of his mouth. I'm surprised he's never had an assault charge because the stuff he says is so outlandish. He's never had like allegations for doing anything crazy. It's just the stuff he says is so insane. It's literally that mouth, bro.
Yeah, and again, it just like.
And then he bought a Nazi.
And again, it's like
chain.
had he not done all that stuff, like
The
we would
swastika
probably be
chain.
talking about Kanye as like one of the greatest
the
musical
Black
artists
Grand
ever.
Wizard Rose.
In my mind, it's like he was that for a minute, but he is at the point of no return, so it has been completely tarnished.
But like,
I was such a big fan for so long. I'm like one of those Michael Jackson people where I'm like, yo, he was one of the best to do it, even though something was sketchy.
Right.
But think about like,
But I can't be like he is.
but like, what if we got like Donda, and
Michael
like
Jackson
Vultures,
ain't like a R. Kelly situation.
but
You can't say they are in the same ballpark musically.
I absolutely can. I think Michael Jackson and R. Kelly situations are.
No, I
Wait,
said
you said
very
Michael Jackson or Kelly? Or
I said musically, you can't put them in the same ballpark.
oh, okay.
I think even some folks would.
For R&B, for an R&B singer,
I don't think people would say that R.
maybe.
Kelly is up with Michael Jackson, but I think a lot of people.
as far as like if you put a list of R&B singers and pop stars,
R. Kelly
they might
was
be both.
like,
They're both in the top 10.
yeah,
probably.
dude. Like R. Kelly's up there, bro.
Of their respective genres, but of like
Michael Jackson will,
overall, they're
Michael
not
Jackson
even
will
close.
always be the king of pop. I don't think that'll ever change. But R. Kelly was fucking up there, dude.
Oh, I know he was fucking. That's what he got in trouble.
R.
for.
Kelly's another good
It wasn't
example,
up
though.
there; it was down there.
Yeah, true.
You know.
Age.
Fucking P. Diddy. What are we talking about? This list goes on and on and on. This is such a long list. But this all circles back to like fucking just. I
Do
don't.
better, people.
Yeah, especially when you're like that successful.
When you're influential,
Yes.
do better.
And you're like connecting
I
with
think
thousands of people a
those days
week.
are over
Like,
because the surveillance of things is.
yeah.
I think we're just gonna see the
people
worst.
should learn it by now, but I know there's people who are megalomanias.
Is that what it is? Is all the people like rich and famous from the 80s and 90s that are like still rich and famous that are still trying to live like they're in the 80s and 90s?
No, there's people who.
No, it's just
there's like
rich-
James Franco. That dude thought he was getting away with screwing a bunch of his students.
Yeah, it's just rich dumb
And
people.
It's just people who are like, I'm good looking. I can get away with what I want. You know what I
Grab her
mean?
by the pussy.
And they just think they can get away with. Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of people who are in power, you make it to these levels of fame, are also very egotistical, or they become that way. But most of them kind of already were, because you have to be slightly delusional to make it that far anyway. You really do. I think have to have some type of delusion, just a little bit,
Yeah, if you're gonna be a
to be able to make it.
Yeah,
that
you have
high.
to. You have to be
Some of
very.
them-
You have to have a crazy level of like self confidence.
Oh yeah,
like
and some
like
subconscious
minimum.
spills over into
Yeah.
the crazy region of your brain, and doesn't get shut off.
And some of those people get voted
Well,
president.
most
Some
of
people
those,
get pee on
most
people
of those
and they get away
people
with it
get
and then come
surrounded
back.
by yes men.
That too.
Yes, that's true. And again, we're going way in left field, but I like the conversation. Honestly, let me just take it all the way. I feel like that's Trump's biggest thing. I feel like Trump has
That's
spent,
most people of power's biggest thing is now there's somebody next to them that's getting a trickle of that power off the side without having to set up anything to do it. So they just, yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, sweet,
He's
that's
got so
100
much
grand.
power.
in
He
my
can just
pocket.
get you fired.
Right.
People are scared of him. People,
Right.
Other politicians are so scared of that man. There's people who are saying yes to things they never would.
Well, it's not just politicians; it's CEOs, fucking celebrities.
Yeah. Do you want to take a break?
let's take a break. Anyways, there was an earthquake in Russia, but we don't give a fuck about that.
Don't give a damn.
What
I
we
didn't
do
say
care
that.
about is, yes, you did. You just
No, it
didn't.
didn't. And everybody in Russia. Everybody in Russia
Yes, he
sucks.
did. Yeah. No, Xavier
You know,
said.
Japan would have been affected too, right?
Xavier
But
said,
they
"Ha,
weren't.
earthquake in
And-
Russia. I don't even give a shit." Is what Xavier said.
We'll build a
off
wall
camera
around
little bit.
Japan to protect it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Protect
we'll
Japan.
build it.
They'll pay for it.
We'll build it and they'll pay for it.
But speaking of, they'll build it and we'll pay for it. The Elon Musk Boring Company just got green lit for the Music City Loop, which is going to connect the airport to downtown, and apparently fully funded by the Boring Company. Expected to be functional by 2026.
I heard it's
What are our
exclusively for Teslas, though.
It is exclusively for Tesla vehicles. Yep.
So there's going to be 12 less losers on the road.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole
Oh
thing.
my-
That's the whole stipulation about it is it's a Tesla-only tunnel.
I'm going in it regardless.
Oh my
I don't give a
god!
shit.
What? All right. So now the video I saw with the lady going off about it
Makes sense.
is even. She made sense without even being exclusive to Tesla vehicles.
What did she say? Well,
She was
after
like,
hearing that, yeah.
You people running
Whoa, what does she mean,
Whoa.
you people?
shit. As a black lady.
Oh, all right. Whew. Whew. Okay, all right, continue.
You people investing all this money into this to have something that's gonna be so minor of a help to this city, to this state, when we have all these other issues going on. Y'all are idiots. You're stupid, and you're trying to get more attention for something than actually help people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's absurd.
Nashville would get some clout.
Everything is so absurd.
That's
I'm getting old.
That's basically, this is what I was talking about last podcast with fucking hashtag impeach Mayor Connell, dude. Like and apparently this whole project was more backed by Governor Bill Lee than Mayor Connell, but I agree with you, man. And the thing I will say to kind of contrast that, I guess, the only positive thing I see from this thing is apparently it is 100% funded by the Boring Company, which means it's not gonna cost taxpayers any dollars. Which in that sense, like, all right, cool.
They're not paying them to build it at all. There's no.
that's-
So what is
It's
she talking
100%.
about?
It's 100% funded by Elon Musk's company.
I think
I
probably
need to find this
what her
because
whole point is
there's gotta be
that
some money for
if Elon Musk wants to, no, I mean that was their whole pitch was like, and that was Bill Lee's whole thing was like, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be really innovative, and it's not gonna cost taxpayers any dollars.
Okay,
so
you're gonna give everybody
Hey,
a free Tesla.
no, I just think I don't really know what the like huge gain for Elon Musk is, other than I was thinking about this the other day. I think he literally is just getting so pissed every time he travels somewhere that it takes so long to get places that he's
just
like
putting in his own shortcuts.
He's like, fuck it, I'll just build my own tunnels, and like if it helps a few other people, great. But like I need to get from the airport to like my business meeting
it
downtown.
makes sense in LA.
I think it makes sense in any city that Tesla sells a lot of vehicles, which I don't know what cities those are, and
It's
where
not
they are
Nashville.
willing to fund it 100%. So, I don't know, man. Nashville might be surprisingly high on that. You got to remember, Williamson County is like the 5th wealthiest county in America. So, in the greater Nashville area, man, and Nashville's like median household income and all that's like gone way up. So, Nashville actually might be higher on that list than maybe what you would think.
I want to fund this.
Because you also have to remember too, Deej, that like a lot of people in like huge major cities like Chicago and New York like don't really buy cars. So as far as like,
It's so stupid, man. It's so dumb.
yeah,
Is there a way for him to be like, you know what? If he wanted to, I'm not gonna make it exclusive to just Teslas. If he wanted to, I wonder if it's an option. Where he can
well,
just say,
I think that kind of defeats the purpose of it. But
well, it'd still be a whole other way to get to the airport. It's not on the surface, so actually it would alleviate traffic.
then everybody would
surface.
take that route. That's trying to get from the airport to downtown. And then
Yeah,
it
but there's
becomes
still all the
congested.
other roadways, which is it's like putting a whole other interstate.
Well,
another lane.
Or maybe do it where it's like free for Teslas, but
you
everybody
go-
else can pay like a toll. I'd
Can
be
you go
down for
back
that.
and forth, or just
Yeah.
from down? Okay,
Yeah.
So if they open this to other people, and they have like a limit, sometimes a limitation where it's like, okay, we can only do this many cars. Like, do you got to sign up for it? And if you and you're leaving this place today, you can use it. If
Or
not,
maybe like a subscription thing.
or a payment,
$30 a
or a
month or
payment
something.
If you
for
want to
it.
do something useful like that, set up a tram system from like Murfreesboro and other Nashville adjacent cities with a few lines that run in and out every 15 fucking minutes.
I think that's kind of what this lady's whole thing is about. Is like, this is really just Elon Musk and other rich people helping other other rich people. So it like, as great as it is that again, it's not costing taxpayer money. I'm with her of like, it doesn't really improve.
I was
our
going to
city.
say,
Nashville
even
scene-
if I got a Tesla, I would never use that tunnel because I have never had a reason to go from the airport to downtown Nashville or vice versa.
And also, Elon, just so you know, that tunnel is going to instantly be turned into a homeless camp. So there's that too.
Dude, this article opens with hold on. Here we are about to embark on week 2 of Elon's Nazi tunnel.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too, dude. Is like Elon also just proved to us that like sometimes it can be a little extreme sometimes. So
he
it's
already
like,
did.
Yeah,
what
he did that
happens
a
if
while
like
ago.
one day he gets a weird mood swing and like decides he wants to like blow all these tunnels? Which he probably wouldn't do that, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Wow. Do insurance companies write policies to protect people from a ketamine-addled Nazi with a breeding kink?
Okay,
They're over here
that sounds like a subject for a different
burn.
podcast.
That's Nashville scene too.
Boom, roasted.
But yeah, I don't know. I would say I'm pretty indifferent on the loop.
I could care less.
I feel even worse about it because it's not going to benefit most people at all.
The next thing I really want out of Nashville is fucking finish 840 and make it a full loop.
Yeah, just add lanes to everything, really. Because there's Nashville traffic. I think I've said. Now I'm starting to sound old, but like Nashville traffic has gotten awful.
There's nothing.
Like-
There's nothing that's going to fix it.
It's just like
It's over with. We'd have to have a time machine.
Is this it?
And we'd have to have a time machine. And
They'd have
we'd
to start like 30 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe 20. They'd be okay.
Okay, so wait. Let me ask this question, and then we'll get into the new release on Netflix. But hot take here: are Nashville's best days behind it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, with the
I think for what even we remember as Nashville
No.
when we first came here, yeah, that's gone.
it started when you showed up.
I think it's gotten way too.
It started
no,
about
for
the time
real.
I
When
showed
you
up.
moved here is when the slow influx of things started happening. Where we're like, oh damn, this place is starting to get a little busier. It was like kind of cool.
That was when Murfreesboro was starting to pop off a little bit.
Yeah, also, we were like
We're
one of
like,
the
oh,
top
shit,
10
okay.
cities in the United States
Yeah.
growing, and that place is stupid with traffic. It's dumb. I'll never move back there.
This is the best time.
It's so
ever to
pointless.
work remote.
But anyways, yeah, I don't think there's any going back. It's
I
like
just think
there
it's
wasn't
so-
enough. There wasn't enough thought ahead of time.
No. Well, and I think now
to correct this, it's just like how this whole AI bullshit's happening.
well, and it hasn't. I feel like Nashville has just gone to the highest bidder.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it hasn't stayed local at all.
Most things are
Like most people that are investing in downtown and all that aren't from Tennessee. They're all from California or Nevada or wherever.
well, the people selling everything live here, or I'm assuming are from here. and the people who are buying these businesses and changing things don't care about. They don't care about things that make things easier. It's just I'm gonna make a bunch of money, or this is convenient if you're right here, but it causes so much disruption with everything else. It just doesn't really matter.
I think it's all these like development companies, like out-of-state development companies that are like, oh yeah, Nashville's the hot booming spot. Let's go build a 50-story skyscraper there. And it's like, again, like that development company's making a lot of money, but that development company isn't from here. Now they might subcontract out some local contractors to like help them out, but at the end of the day, like that money doesn't go to Tennessee, and that's where I have a big issue with it.
I did get to go check out First Bank Amphitheater in Franklin Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, is that that concert you said you went to?
It's pretty cool looking.
I've heard really good things about that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I still need to make it out there. The only thing is Franklin is just like not convenient from here at all.
Nothing's convenient from here.
Which
That's
is
not
weird
true.
because
It's
like
25 minutes from downtown.
It's not convenient.
But it's like, I guess what I'm saying is like,
nothing's convenient.
I'm not going to
25
drive.
minutes from downtown.
I'm not going to drive through downtown Nashville to go to Franklin for a concert. Like, if I'm going to go,
It depends on who it is.
That's why if you just finish 840 out, you can hop on 840, drive around Nashville.
This guy.
He did say
gets
that.
it.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
This guy gets it. Make it a loop, baby.
It's 3/4 of the way done. Just knock out the rest of it. It'll alleviate so much through traffic through Nashville because people coming and traveling around
You want
Nashville.
to call cuss out dude again?
Traffic. Traffic around the airport specifically is.
I'm so big on it because Jacksonville has a loop like that,
and that's how
like
Indy
people
does.
passing through Jacksonville to go somewhere else hit the loop and go around the main part of Jacksonville to get to their next interstate to go where they're going.
So you're saying like instead of like Briley Parkway, have like the interstate go through there?
No, you come into Nashville through the interstate, and then if you're not going into Nashville, you stay on 840, go around Nashville completely, and then you don't get bogged down in local traffic.
I don't know. I just, like, to me, it used to be like if you went during rush hour, you'd get stuck in traffic, and now I feel like if you are there at 2:30 on a Tuesday, you're getting stuck in traffic. Like, it just is. Yeah.
The rush hour traffic is now extended to...
It's so late in the day
all
now.
day,
It's like-
every day.
it's-
It's all day, every day.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Like, it's like I feel like anytime I'm going anywhere where I have to get across town, like I'm getting stuck in traffic.
It kind of makes me giggle every time I'm going to and from work because I'm driving from Smyrna to Woodbury and back, but I'm going to Woodbury in the morning and towards Nashville in the afternoon. So it's
you're
always the
driving
opposite
past all the
direction,
traffic. Yeah.
and it's always just packed. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. Y'all probably got up at 6
Dude,
o'clock
fucking
to sit in
Opry Mills,
traffic.
bro.
I was
Opry Mills is
staying.
backed up.
I was staying at Kurt's and Angela's house, and I had to go to work the next morning. I'm like, just stay here and go in the morning. And I was like, do you realize how far of a drive it is at night when there's no traffic from Clarksville to Brentwood? It's an hour and like 6 minutes. I leave in the morning to get to my job at 10:30.
Well, I'm like
I'm not
65
doing
going
that.
up to
I'm leaving
Clarksville is always
When
a
he's
mess.
not driving from Clarksville, though, he teleports. He gets in the car. Next thing he knows, he's at home.
Yeah, it just takes an hour and 6 minutes to do so.
It's a slow-ass teleport.
I'm not sitting in traffic, but I'm in the ether, and it's slowly putting particle
You're
to
just
particle together.
pixelating.
And then I
You're 3D
and I
printing
show
somewhere.
Yeah, it's complicated.
It's
yeah.
very complex, but it's impressive.
Eventually, it'll be quicker. I just don't know when they're gonna do that.
It's not even the real you.
They never say that.
Do you want to tell us about the new movie that's out on Netflix, Daniel?
I mean, I watched it too.
I mean,
Did
we've all
you?
seen it.
No, DJ's going to tell us about it, though.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't gotten the segment. Okay, go ahead, DJ. Tell us about it.
Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah.
Pretty much almost as good as Happy Gilmore 1.
Walk us through it. What was the plot line? Everybody's seen it, so.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore 1?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but it's teams versus a new style of golf.
Okay, so
So
in the
old
beginning.
school versus new school.
Without giving away too much.
Yeah, I'm not giving away
Why not? Fuck it.
because there's a ton of good cameos
Spoiler
in there.
alert, I
You
guess,
need to
then,
like just
assholes.
let happen.
So Happy Gilmore is out of money, right?
Yeah,
we find
well,
out
I'm not saying what happens, but
his pro
he goes
career
through a
is
tough
over.
time,
Yep. He's out of money.
bro.
And his daughter is trying to go
She's trying to go to France to a
ballet
dance school.
Yep. Yep. So he's got to come up with like $400,000 real quick.
Yeah.
And
figures
I thought
it
it was
out.
actually
It was 300,000.
so there's this other golf
Was
league.
300,000. What, Live?
This other golf league that wants to compete with PGA in the movie. I thought it was very comparable to Live Golf. Did you?
What the whole play on the thing is they're making fun of Live and PGA. Of like being staunchly old school and Live being pretty fucking awesome. And not as extreme as the movie makes it seem.
Honestly, the maxi golf looked cool shit.
Xavier's part of the problem, not the solution.
Hey, you
Oh,
like
no.
AI, bro? Get off my back.
No, dude. But
Just kidding.
but honestly, bro, like it's kind of a valid argument. Golf kind of is boring as shit.
But dude,
You don't play. Golf's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like boring to watch on TV. It's not
Sure.
entertaining. Like they need to find a more if they want to make it bigger in that sense, and if not, it's gonna make room for leagues like. Anyway, let's get back to Happy Gilmore. All right, so Happy's got to go compete in this contest to win a bunch of money,
Yup.
and you guys are gonna have to watch to see if he ends up winning it.
It's a great
and,
movie.
and making the money he needs to or not. So
I thought it was pretty funny. It
Shooter
didn't take itself-
McGavin comes.
Some of the
back.
cameos really caught me off
It
guard.
didn't take. All right, if you like Adam Sandler movies, it is very Adam Sandler. Okay, there's a lot of callbacks to the original one. Like
A lot of callbacks,
Like so
which I
many-
appreciate.
I will
Which
say
is so
I did
many-
appreciate that he got Rob Schneider in the movie.
which is hilarious. It doesn't take itself too serious. I
Yeah,
think it's just
exactly.
good enough. It's just goofy enough to keep the same flavor, and it's not. It wasn't reaching so hard that it felt like. Didn't feel weird. I liked it.
It didn't feel forced, which
I
is
didn't
what I
feel
liked about
forced.
it.
The
Why I
people
think
didn't
it's a
like it.
good
I think they've
movie.
forgotten how Adam Sandler movies go, where it's like, oh, it's so stupid.
I haven't talked to anybody that didn't like it.
Dude, one of the funniest scenes in the entire movie made me just pause the movie because I was laughing so hard. Was the golf cart scene.
Where it blows up.
Bro,
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
I just loved
Everything was like, everything was like had liquor in it.
Yeah, that's especially in the beginning. Like everything was a flash.
I liked it, man. Colin Newachet.
you know now you can buy all of that shit because of the Happy Gilmore 2?
Colin Newachet killed it.
Who's that?
You know, Workaholics, Carl.
Yeah,
with
he
the
was
van, with the wonky eye. Durs, Blake, Adam, and then their drug dealer. The guy with the van. Oh my god!
What a
We
loser.
cannot do this tonight.
I don't.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
We
I do.
can't. You know who this is. It's
Yeah,
only
I
been.
just can't think of it. All right, but anyway, continue what you were saying.
My favorite part was whenever his caddy brought a caddy.
Yeah, Bad Bunny playing his caddy was really good.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
Bad
that's
Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he crushes it.
I had no idea
Yeah,
who that
dude.
was, dude. I was like watching the movie and I was like, I'm surprised I didn't have like a celebrity play his caddy. So that's Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That's Bad Bunny.
I'm a fan of his acting, dude. I don't know his music
Dude,
at
it
all.
was great.
Bro, I heard Sandler on Jimmy Fallon
That was
say, yeah, whenever they were traveling places, he's like he couldn't travel with Bad Bunny because
Because
like,
he
everywhere
stayed
they
in
went,
character.
oh, he's like everywhere they went, dude, crowds would fucking flock there
I don't
because
know him
he's
at
like,
all. Like, I
bro,
know like who. I know I've heard his name.
in-
He's one of the biggest artists on the
in
planet.
Latin America,
He
he
is
is Michael Jackson. He is like the biggest fucking
Dude, he was
superstar
funny
ever.
as hell.
Yeah.
Dude, so fucking.
The scene in the batting cage. The movie's great, man. I don't care what you say.
No, don't need breadsticks.
You can say they have the baseball. He
Bit it.
know when he was like fantasizing about his happy place.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's a
With
great
Travis
movie.
Kelce.
It's a great
Post
movie, man.
Post Malone makes a good cameo.
Oh, his
in it.
cameo was really funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
dude.
was on there all
I
of.
really like that movie. Man.
I ain't
It
gonna
was
say
so
how long
funny.
it was on there.
Shit ton of golfers. Bryson DeChambeau, Scotty
Yeah, a lot of actual
Scheffler,
really good
Rory
golfers.
McIlroy, Brooks Koepka.
Slim
And they did
Shady.
really good. They're like, they weren't actors.
Scotty,
so like,
uh,
acting like. But what
Scotty's
Scotty
whole
was
thing
funny
in jail,
because he
where he gets
actually
locked
got
in jail.
arrested
Yeah,
pulling up
yeah.
to a tournament last year.
He was like, I'm just gonna. He's like, what's for dinner? He's like, I'll do another night. He just closed the fucking jail
Oh,
cell.
wait, were you talking about Nick Swardson? Is that who you were saying earlier? No.
No.
Who were you saying was from Workaholics?
Nick Swartzen, man. Kyle Newacek. Type in Workaholics, look at the cast. He's probably like the fourth guy on there. You know that shirt I wear all the time called "This Is Important." The podcast.
He's also one of the producers.
Yes, and he also does In the Shadows. What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah, in the shadows.
He's killing it. Kyle is killing it, dude.
I
think
any photos of him.
The Workaholics guys are gonna try to do a new show.
Oh yeah,
but not Workaholics.
No, I love that. What was he in where he was like the bad guy in recently?
Newacek?
Yeah,
Really?
dude, it was really good.
He was a bad guy.
Was it?
Go to his movies.
Was it Righteous Gemstones?
No, he wasn't in it.
No, but yeah, he is really good.
Let me see. Make sure you're talking about the wrong guy. Let me see your screen.
No, yeah, I'm.
I don't believe you.
I am DB.
He wasn't a bad guy in a movie.
No, he was. I'm telling you, I like just
go to his like movies and see if you can pull it
That's
up.
what I'm looking at.
I don't know. I don't know him, but I'm proud of him, dude.
Do you guys know he was in Workaholics? Kidding. I'm joking.
I'm gonna put on Nuck If You Butt. You ready, DJ?
Wait, was he the bad guy in
born
Game Over,
ready.
Man?
No. I think he just directed that movie.
You're about to be the bad guy on
Dude,
this
the bad guy in
episode.
that movie you're talking about is a dude from Shameless. Great actor. I love that dude.
I don't know. All right, anyway, continue what you guys are talking
Anyways, your movie education is so poor.
about. It's not good.
So poor.
All right, other than that, that's all we got for this episode.
Thank you for listening.
You guys
if
are
you're
the
listening to this, also
bestest.
check out my new video I just posted.
Check out X's new shit. Go,
I got a
go
lot-
follow his YouTube.
61 Vibe. Said 61 VIBE. Somebody said 61 Vibe. 61 Vibe.
61
today.
vibe.
Well, I should just change it to 69 Vibe and switch the genres. Just kidding. I got a lot more coming down the pipe.
We'll
Got a
talk later.
couple more things. What?
And
We'll
if
talk
you-
later. He said we'll talk later.
If you
Are you a
want,
producer or?
Yeah.
if you want, or if you need 2 free tickets to Goddess Awakening 2025, go fill out the survey on our link tree, and you will be entered in to win. We're gonna announce a winner. It's gonna be at the end of this month, and you're gonna want to be a part of it. So go fill that out, and also make sure to go like and subscribe to our podcast.
Sure. You already know,
on
guys.
Apple Podcast and Spotify and all those other ones.
While we're
And
talking to
scan
the
that QR
fans.
code.
Send
DJ,
us some suggestions. Reach out. Let us
That's
know
right.
what you want to hear.
Dude, let's get some emails.
Right. That's what I'm
waiting
saying.
for that.
Give us some topics that you think are interesting.
We're gonna do some polls.
We'll see what we can do with that.
millennialisticpod@gmail.com.
We'll do some social media polls.
Oh, we got a guest for our next show,
We
right?
got
Next
a
episode, we got a
Guest
guest.
coming up, but we haven't confirmed that yet, so we're gonna make an announcement later on that. But DJ, give the fans
What?
some love before we leave.
I want you to say.
You were in Iowa 6 today.
You tell them. No, you tell the fans something that'll
Oh.
cheer up their day.
I thought I just
Can
did.
you look into
No,
the camera and
no,
say,
take-
"Thank you for being a bad friend."
That's not
Dude,
our
Bad
podcast.
Friends makes a cameo on Happy Gilmore. That was good. All right, hey, we love you guys. DJ loves you guys too, and
Sometimes.
be good boys and
Write us
girls
and I
out
love you
there.
more.
Whatever you identify with, if you're a good
Whatever
cat
you identify
or
with, be a
dragon.
cat,
Tell us your
dragon.
personas.
You say fursonas? Yeah.